So a bunch of people have been asking in the comments, like, how do you come up with riffs? Oh, I wish I could make riffs like that. And I just want to show you how easy, at least once you get the experience and know how it can be to write these kinds of riffs. And so I'm just going to go through my thought process while I'm coming up with today's chord progression. And so to start, I always begin in the Midwest emo tuning or an open tuning, which is in my case D, A, D, F sharp, A, and E. So the chords or the notes are D, A, D, F sharp, A, and E. So it brings out really nicely when you have an open tuning like this, which then in turn makes it really easy to come up with super simple yet really good sounding chord progressions. So let's take my approach to this is I always do it on the A string, which is the second one here, this guy. And I like just to walk up and down the scale. And if you're like me, you know music theory, the best way to walk up a scale is just to start putting your finger somewhere on the fretboard. And if it sounds sour or dissonant, just move it up or down one fret. That's all you need to do. One of those notes is going to be right. So that sounded good. Not quite. So this was the sour note in that string. So I'll either move it up or down. We're coming from this, so we'll go up. So I'm going. Sounds pretty good. And we might want to spice it up a little bit. Instead of one finger, we could add our pinky or something like that to add some additional chords. And the reason I know what I'm playing is just because I've done this a million times. But if you're ever trying to figure out what sounds good, just go back to that. Well, let me just add to this, right? So we already know that sounds good. Just our finger on the A string. What else could we add? Let's try and add a pinky somewhere along here. I'll do for example, 6th fret. Sounds cool. Not what I'm going for, so move it up one. That's much more like it. There we go. So we got a pretty dissonant thing. So on that one, I know that's the dissonant sounding note. So we're either gonna move it up or down. I'll move it up. So instead we'll have. There we go, so we got a pretty good bass line. Not a bass line, it's a riff, but you know what I mean. Big basis. And then from there, you can really just make this into a riff by just changing how you're plucking the string. So if we just go. I'm just gonna settle with. And that's a totally valid basis for a song there. And I guess I'll touch on the riffs now. How I like to do all the riffs, that's like the typical Midwest emo sound. I like to approach those just thinking that as the bridge between the chords. So if I know I'm moving from between those two, what notes can I play to seamlessly transition from these two? Because I know I'm moving from these two, and then sorry, and then from the bigger gap is normally what I like to focus on, and since we're going, maybe something. See, something like that. I already forgot. Just that, that's all it is trying to figure out how you're gonna get from to all the way through. And I always, like I said, choose the range that's higher distance and just mess around and try and figure out what sounds good. That's pretty much it, and the rest is up to you, man. The key takeaways here are just start off simple, do one note at a time, and just iterate on that. That's all it is. Especially with an open tuning like this, it's so easy to just add one bit at a time. So once again, just start off open tuning, and just move up the scale. Once you're comfortable, start adding some additional stuff. It's like, that's not. And it's just all flavors. Like if something's wrong, move it up or down, or up or down. So. And the biggest part is once you have it down, it's just to practice it over and over and over again. I normally take an hour or two every single day when I come up with the 30-second riff. It's maybe 30 minutes of practice for every minute of a minute of practice for every second of final riff is normally what it comes out to. So it's 30-second riff, it's only 30 minutes of practice. It's a minute riff, it's an hour of practice. 2-minute riff, it's 2 hours of practice at least. That's not a perfect rule of thumb, but it tends to work decently well. So open tuning, one at a time, keep practicing. That's all it is, man. You'll have this better than I do in no time. That's about it. See you.